Western Carolina head coach Kerwin Bell. Coach, last season a big step forward for you guys as a program. Do you feel like this upcoming season is finally going to be that breakthrough season for Western Carolina?
Well, the one thing I love is that, we've been able to, I think, improve our talent level tremendous. Probably 90 out of the new 120 players are new. They're those self-starters, those guys who want to be great. And so we've got the right attitude in that locker room. And then the next phase, I believe, and everywhere I've been to build a program, is to get it to the point where they're well connected as a football team. They play as a family. They play as a team. And I've seen that the last 3 games this past year, which has me excited. We go beat Chattanooga the last game of the season, Wofford on the last kick, or ETSU the last kick of the game. You started seeing a team that believed in each other, that played for each other. And I think you had to develop that before you have a chance to win a championship, because you have to play as a team to win a championship. And so I'm excited about these last 3 games of the season. And I think if we continue to grow in that area, we've got a chance to be really special.
I know you're an offensive guy. You guys brought in a lot of talented quarterbacks. That quarterback room's loaded.
Yeah.
What are you looking for in a guy to emerge as QB1 for 2023?
Well, we really, we think Cole Gonzalez got the inside track. True freshman last year, played really well those last 3 games. One thing I want in a quarterback, that I think if you don't have that guy, you ain't going to win a championship, or you better be good in a lot of other areas. But if you want to have a chance to win a championship, you better have a quarterback that people believe in, that rallies around you, that is a natural leader, who's tough, and the team knows he's tough. Cole has those. You don't know that until you get a quarterback on campus, but boy, he showed us that. And then he has the physical ability to do it. So he has inside track, but we added a veteran, Charlie Dean from Harvard University. He's a 2-year starter there. So we're going to let him compete with Cole, see what happens. But I really think we got a chance to have a good guy back there to pull the trigger.
I know you guys are known for offense. The defense is loaded as well. You guys go get Antoine Williams, an FCS All-American, return a lot of talent in the secondary linebacker unit. What have you seen from your defense throughout spring and summer workouts?
Well, we got so much more consistent, right? I know just our offense going against them in the spring, they making it tougher. To me, that's what great defenses do, right? They give up points, they give up yards, but they find a way to make it tough on you. They don't give up the cheap play, the easy plays in the pass game or in the run game. I think we've done that too much the last 2 years. We're trying to elevate ourselves. I think because we have grown up and got more older guys, we went out and got a couple of D linemen from Akron who were seniors and juniors. Went and got a linebacker who was a senior at Virginia Tech. So we've added some veterans, and I think it's going to help sort of elevate that defense.
When you look at your offensive line, anchored by 2 guys that have like 30, 40 consecutive starts.
Yeah.
How important is that to have that continuity on the offensive line?
Well, anywhere you go to build a program, you better start up front, O-line, D-line. And we've done that. When I got there, I think out of 130 FCS teams, we were definitely in the bottom 30, 20. We weren't very good. Last year, I thought we'd probably middle of the pack. This year, I really believe this. We could be a top 10 or 15 offensive line at FCS in the nation. We're that good. And so if we can stay healthy, I think it's going to give our skilled players a chance to really be good, really be great.
How important is it for you, even if it's not a national championship, to get your team to the postseason so they can get that experience and you can start building that championship culture?
Well, that's our motto, man. Championship or bust. We come back last January, and I don't do it just to do it. I really believe it. I feel like this team's a lot like my Valdosta State team I had in 17. We went 5-4, something like that. Last year we went 6-5 here, but we played a lot of young guys. Our O-line became one of the best in the country in Division II, which I think we've got a chance to be here. And I've seen those last 3 games a team that started connecting together and believing in each other. So the ingredients and everything's there. Now the next year at Valdosta State, we went 14-0, won the Division II National Championship. Can we do that? We'll see. It's going to take a lot of growth. This is a tough conference, man. We've got some tough teams to go win and go compete against. And I think that the one word we talk about all offseason, are we going to be a tough enough football team? Oh, we're going to look good. We're going to run around. We don't be one of the fastest teams. We're going to make a lot of big plays. But, man, we got to be tough because there's some tough teams in this conference. And so we got to make sure that we have that kind of mindset if we're going to do some special things this year.
Your connections in the state of Florida have paid off. You had a lot of freshmen come in from Florida. You're still recruiting hard. Do you feel like that's an added advantage for Western Carolina compared to some of the other programs here who might not have that pipeline connection?
Well, it's been big for us, but I think each one of these programs are getting better because of the portal. Right. And I think Sanford does a really good job with their grads program. They've got some veterans, and that's really helped their program grow. We sort of went the other way because we weren't as good in the grad program. We were more high school kids, had the connections down south. So that's been good for us. It's really, I think, gave us some talent that maybe we would never had a chance at, because think about it, if all these schools are getting half high school and half portal, well, it leaves a lot of kids out there that don't have scholarships. And we've been able to go in and grab some of those kids. So it's really helped us, I think, elevate our talent level.
When you look at just you as a coach, as a head coach, how involved are you in calling the plays, calling the offense, or just in the positional rooms? Or are you more of have you taken more of a CEO approach here at Western Carolina?
My first 12, 13 years as a head coach at other places, I was a play caller. That was my deal. But I finally found a guy who I trusted, which is my son. He calls it just like I would. He's real aggressive. And so it's really gave me the opportunity to be a head coach. And so these last 2 years, I've really just, now it's so much different too. You better be a true head coach, because these guys got to know you care about them. They can leave and go somewhere else with this portal. So, I've gone to more lifting sessions and just make sure I'm around, right? Whereas in the past, I was probably in offensive meetings getting ready for next year. With him being our OC now, I can really free up my time and be a true head coach.
Coach Bell, I appreciate your time. Congrats on a great last season and even better one in 23.
Thank you very much. Appreciate it.